That's a lot. How?
Okay, well, I'm a little bit older than you, but don't worry. I'll teach you my ways, and then we'll get you there.
Yeah, I can't wait to reach those numbers.
Me too. I'm so excited.
Dude, these OnlyFans girls need to be stopped. I can't stand this, dude. Welcome back to the channel, guys. Today we're going to be looking at someone called Abigail Lutz. Now, Abigail Lutz, in her world, I think the people that do the same sort of stuff as her call themselves some sort of entrepreneur. I think we can go with that. I wouldn't agree, but you know, that's for them to decide and you guys. Now, Abigail's part of a website. I think we can all gauge what I mean when I say OF. I don't really know if I can go into that. Don't really want to either. But Abigail is known for her clips on mainly Instagram, it seems. A lot of podcast clips with older men talking about the content that she kind of makes and what they do in their spare time with that content that she makes. Now, I personally don't think this has a place on the internet at all, especially for the platforms that she's posting it to. I mean, realistically, there are kids that are seeing this kind of stuff. Plus, there are so many other ways to make money, especially in the big 25. I feel like we've kind of outdone this trend of just selling ourselves out and people selling their bodies online just to make a quick buck. But, you know, I guess that's still people's mainstream kind of income. And the whole idea of if it's not broke, then don't fix it. I don't really think that applies when it comes to this kind of content, really, and this kind of work. Like, I'm pretty sure everyone with a, you know, with a mentally stable mind can agree that this kind of work is not really respected and or great for anyone, and it's also the fact that they make so much money off it too. Like, the people that are paying to see this kind of content, I feel like they're the same kind of people that are also asking,
why can't we have black LEDs?
Just a bunch of smooth brain idiots, really.
How many loads have you done in your truck?
Too many to count, maybe a few hundred.
That's crazy. Big or small loads?
Nah, dude, are we like really dead ass? But who are these people? Who are these grown ass adults? These grown ass men? Like, I don't like, what? Like, these are people with like wife and kids, you know, like happy normal lives. There's no need to be spending your hard-earned cash and bucks on this kind of bullshit. I mean, how old's Abigail? Like 18, 19? You guys are like in your
50s.
You know, stable jobs, stable family, stable living circumstance, it seems, if you're able to buy this kind of rubbish. And then you're going on here and, you know, let's be real, these are like the worst podcast scripted out skits I've ever seen. And then coming on here just to, what, promote it even more? Talk about, oh, how great it is.
Huge loads, especially to your podcast.
Brother,
How many what you've done in your truck? Dude, that's just disgusting. Like I said before, smooth brain activities. Bunch of, like, I don't know, fucking idiots, really.
Introduce yourself.
Stephen George from New York.
And how much have you spent?
Yeah, how much have you spent, Steven? Let's see this crazy number. You know, smart businessman kind of thing. I mean, surely it can't be that much. I mean, the guy looks like he makes good money. There's no way he's spending, you know, more than all these other little goon lords, these old losers.
Easy, $20,000.
What? Dude, no, dude. What the f?
Matter of fact, today I came here especially to spend more just to be able to touch your feet. How much would I have to spend? All of it.
Dude, no, dude. What the f is going on? Why the f can't we just have one normal person on this podcast that isn't gonna like bullshit their way through the episode? Oh, I've spent over
20 grand.
You know what you could have done with 20 grand? You know how many investment opportunities that 20 grand holds? Oh my goodness, dude. But you're spending it on 19-year-old OnlyFans. What a loser.
I don't know if that was worth it.
Nah, no. Absolutely not worth it. Absolutely not. That's just foul. I mean, that looks like fake money, realistically. But dude, an extra couple bands just to meet her in person in like whatever the fuck scenario this is, to pay more to touch her fit. Dude, what the fuck? These people are just fucking disgusting, dude. There's no way this like can actually exist. There's no way this kind of content can exist without raising some sort of suspicion. It's just wrong and disgusting.
What's it like being famous now?
It's great. People recognize me from our last video.
I feel like we can gauge just by looking at this dude. He might be one of the top subscribers. I mean, just look at the guy. What the f***? And this guy goes by the name of Big Tony. He's actually a regular guest on whatever podcast this actually is. I don't even know if it's a real podcast. I fucking hope not. Because from what it looks like, it's just scripted out little skits in a podcast scenario.
Oh, that's so cool.
Yeah, they even gave me a cool nickname.
Oh, what is it?
The Lord of the Goons.
What the Shocker.
Absolute shocker. His nickname is Lord of the Goons. can anyone be surprised by this at all? I mean, look at the dude. I mean, when I was talking about stable family, you know, wife, kids, all that, I'm pretty sure it's safe to say this guy doesn't have that going for him. And also the fact, if you're on here so often, to the point where you're getting a nickname Lord of the Goons, dude, you've got some figuring out to do of your own. You've got some soul searching to do, bro. Now, this next clip, she actually talks about why she started OnlyFans and why she thought she actually needed to. I'm personally very interested because I feel like most people don't have an actual reason besides, you know, money and selling themselves out. So I guess we're gonna see if this is a justified reason, you know, maybe someone's life was on the line and, you know, had to make a quick buck.
I dropped my OF when I was actively still in high school. I started getting like traction on social media when I was 15, and the OF comments have always been there since I was like 15. And then when I was 17 in my math class, and I was like, I have no clue, like I'm not the smartest. I was like, I'm not gonna go to college. Like, what the hell am I gonna do with my life? And I was like, all these girls are making like a lot of money.
What did your parents think of it?
My parents, they like fully support it because I also have epilepsy.
Nah, get out of town. She wasn't the smartest. She was sitting there in class and that's when she realized she wasn't the smartest. When she was 17.
What?
I feel like people that do this kind of work, and this is their kind of job, sorry for the no trigger warning on the J word, I feel like they should realize a little bit earlier than 17 that they're not cut out for college. I mean, college isn't for everyone, realistically. There's so many other ways to make money in the big 25 especially, that college isn't everything, but it's a really good experience. But the fact that you're sitting there at 17 saying, I've got no hope, there's no way I'm going to college, I'm just too dumb,
Big shocker.
I'm just gonna start an OnlyFans. What? And the parents fully support it too. Dude, and she goes in to talk about how she has epilepsy so she can't really do anything else. And you know, epilepsy is pretty messed up. It's probably not ideal to be living with something like that. But at the same time, dude, OnlyFans, really? I'd also like to go back to the part where she was saying, ever since I was 15 getting traction on social media, people were commenting, oh, when's the OnlyFans starting?
What?
15 years old, and we've got these little losers in comment sections commenting on kids' posts saying, please start an OnlyFans. Get yourself checked, bro. This is what mental institutes are for. People like you commenting, when's the OnlyFans coming, Miss 15-year-old?
Are we dead ass?
If I was with like 10 guys and a couch, would you support that?
10 guys? What? God, I can really understand how proud her parents are. I'd be so proud if this is my kid. I'm just joking. Absolutely not. This is disgusting.
No. What if I already did that? I'm not just on a blue and white page.
You better not have, Abigail.
I might be on a black and orange page.
Really?
Wow, the acting is just absolutely on point. Really dialed in there. Thanks, Miss Abigail's mum, for the input. You f***ing idiots, dude. I mean, it's clearly scripted out, but at the same time, like, there are parts to it that are actually real. I mean, the fact that she actually does this kind of stuff for work. But then mentioning all these other pages and talking about what she's planning on doing and what she possibly has done. Like, dude, just get out, dude. It's gross. It's really just gross. And people that do this kind of stuff, they seem to just have no self-respect for themselves. Like, there are so many other respectable forms of work and jobs, again, sorry for the J slur, that you could do to earn money, good money, but instead you're selling your body after your parents paid so much money to provide an education for you and spent so much time giving you the experiences and education that you now have, just to talk about going down to a train station with 10 other dudes. Like, come on. It's just upsetting. Like, the poor parents.
How many guys do you think have winked off to you?
No. What kind of question is that? I mean, obviously scripted, but let's just say, you know, for the idiots with the smooth brains that actually enjoy this kind of content that can't tell it's scripted. What kind of question is that, dude? What?
Probably like 100K.
Okay, for real?
Yeah, what about you?
Do you want me to be honest?
I don't know if we do want you to be honest, because this isn't really a flex, but, you know, each to their own.
Well, yeah.
Like 1 million.
1 mil?
What the 1 million dudes? I'm saying it now, dude. Worldwide OnlyFans ban. This is just fuck.
Holy shit, that's a lot. How?
Okay, well, I'm a little bit older than you, but don't worry, I'll teach you my ways and then we'll get you there.
Yeah, I can't wait to reach those numbers.
Me too, I'm so excited.
I can't wait to reach those numbers. Dude, what? Who would want to reach those numbers? That's just gross and creepy and perverted. And the fake excitement, like, oh, I'm so excited for you to finally reach those numbers one day. Nah, dude, why are you trying to help and support that? Literal brain rot. Like, dude, these OnlyFans girls need to be stopped. I can't fucking stand this, dude. Anyways, guys, I'm calling it quits there. Like I said, it's just pure brain rot, and I don't want to rot my brain any more than it already has been rotted in the duration of making this video. So click the video on the screen. YouTube thinks you'll enjoy it, and hopefully I'll see you guys in the next one. Cheers.